Hi guys, it's Ashley, and I got like a few messages from people just kind of asking me like, how do I like being a stay-at-home mom? Do I enjoy it? Do I wish I worked this and that? How do I stay sane? What do I do? So I did make a day in the life video. It's a partial one, but it kind of just shows you how my day goes. I'm gonna make another one soon because it's Friday, so I don't really have much to do school-wise. So that one just kind of gives you like a tiny little brief idea of what my days are like. I'm going to do another one later in my semester so you can see what it's really like. Anyways, so I figured I'd make this video on like how I stay sane at being a stay-at-home mom and like what it's like for me. So basically, to answer your questions, I do love being a stay-at-home mom. I love it, love it, love it. It's not what I'm used to. I'm not used to depending on people for 100% of everything. I'm not used to not making my own money and doing whatever I want whenever I want. So that was definitely a huge adjustment for me. Like I used to work 3 jobs at one time and go to school full time. So definitely not used to depending on everyone for stuff and not making my own money and just being stuck in the house. But I do love it. I do want to go back to work, and I do plan to go back to work. I'm kind of working on that right now. Sorry, my shirt feels really weird for some reason. Um, I do plan to go back to work. I wanted to wait until at least wait until Kai was at least 1, and she's kind of getting close to there. So I began the search now because I know it takes forever to find a job. But I do still like technically have my job at Bath and Body Works I could always go back to, but I prefer like a real job if I have to leave Kai. I don't want to make just okay money. I want to make like good money if I have to leave my baby, or else it's not worth it for me. So I am looking into that, but if I end up not going back to work, then I mean I'm gonna still go to school and I am still gonna be a stay-at-home mom because I love it. It's fun. But being a sane stay-at-home mom is something completely different than being a stay-at-home mom. When I first began like being a stay-at-home mom and a mom and getting in the swing of things, it was so hard for me. It was hard. I felt stuck. I felt like I couldn't go anywhere. I felt lonely and like miserable and no one understood. And it honestly sucked, but it was still good at the same time. Like I love being a stay-at-home mom, but the fact that I had to literally stay at home is how I felt is what really sucked, and it kind of like broke my spirit a little bit. With being a mom, especially one out of high school, I don't really hang out with a lot of people anymore. It's kind of just me and my boyfriend, our families, and then I have a few friends here and there that I see, but a lot of my friends chose to go away to school. So it's like, especially being a mom, it was like everything just disappeared all at once. Like I lost like friends. I didn't lose them, but like I couldn't hang out with friends like I could before. When they come home, they wouldn't be as amped like to see me because I have a kid. So it really limits what we could do. Um, so it's like I lost friends. I felt like I was stuck in the house. I had nothing to do. I felt like I had nothing going for me. I was lonely. I was upset and like angry and like aggressive all the time. And I felt like I had like just like I just was so shut off from everything and everyone at first. And I was just like, I'm just gonna play the mommy role. I'm just gonna do what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I kind of fell into. But now that here it is almost 8 months later, I kind of have a new look on stuff and I kind of understand. I have gotten to in a swing of things, and it's way more fun, it's way more relaxing, and I just understand it now. So I felt like it'd be cool to share this with you guys. Sorry, I thought I heard Kai. So I don't know how many tips I have. I think I have like 3, 4. So whatever. My first tip to being a sane stay-at-home mommy is do not allow yourself to get overwhelmed. If you feel overwhelmed, simply just step away from what you're doing. And I had to learn that the hard way. Like when I would feel overwhelmed with cleaning, I would just keep going and work myself up in a fury, and then the baby would be crying, and then I have this to do and that, and then it's just so overwhelming. So now it's like if I know I have a lot of stuff to do, I will manage my day according to how Kai is feeling. And sometimes you just can't do everything. Like that's what I had to understand. You can't do everything all the time. So there's just some days that I had to understand that, I can't clean the kitchen before my parents get home, or I can't have this done before my boyfriend comes over, or this or that. So I just kind of had to learn to take things in stride. Set a schedule, take it in strides. People will understand. You're a new mom, it happens. So just step away from things when they start to get overwhelming and just kind of find like a calming thing. It's all I kind of had to do is just kind of relax, take it easy. The second advice or tip or whatever you want to call it would be, sorry, I had a brain fart there. My second little advice or tip would be to find something that you enjoy doing with your baby. And I say with your baby because you're with them all day, so it's like you kind of want them to have fun too. Um, Even if it's something just super small. Like for me, I found a couple things that I enjoy doing with Kai. Like I enjoy when we play together because she's bigger now, so I can like actually enjoy her playtime, and she's funny and has a cool little personality. So I really like playing with her. And I also really like reading books to her because I like to read, and it's kind of like our time, our mommy time. I can sit in this chair because it rocks, and I can hold her, and we'll read the books, and she loves it. Um, so those are like the two main things that I really love doing with her right now, as just me and her things. Um, so just find something that you love to do with your baby. My third tip is find something you enjoy doing by yourself, whatever it may be, like anything at all, as long as you find some joy in it. If it's sitting down watching YouTube videos, if it's shopping just to get out of the house, even if you don't buy anything, if it's doing crafts, if it's reading books for your own personal enjoyment, if it's sitting in your backyard, anything, as long as it's just for you, because then it instills like a sense of you have something to call your own. Because being a stay-at-home mom, a lot of times, you feel like you don't have anything like going for yourself because you don't really do anything besides take care of your kid. And I know that's how I felt. I felt like I had nothing going on for me. It sucked, and then I got into like this mood, and I'm just like, everything sucks type of thing. But now, like, it doesn't suck. I was just being dramatic. I've realized that. And I enjoy arts and craft stuff now. I was never an arts and craft person ever. I thought it was dumb. I kind of sucked at it. I didn't know what to do. I got in brain farts. But I really enjoy it now. I love making baby stuff, making stuff for myself. Um, I even love just sitting on the internet and finding different arts and craft stuff that I could eventually do one day. So it's just arts and craft stuff. I kind of like it. It's new to me, but I really enjoy it. So that's something that I really enjoy for myself. The fourth thing is get out of the house. That is my biggest tip, is get out of the house. Because when you sit in the house all day, especially being just a stay-at-home mom, it is so just overwhelming and exhausting, and you literally start to feel like the walls are slowly closing in on yourself before you get smushed. Like that's how I would feel some days. Like I felt like if I didn't even go outside for 2 seconds, then I thought like the world was going to end, because it was just like all you see are the walls around you. You don't get out, you don't do anything. So my biggest tip is to get out of the house. Me and Kai, now that she's like bigger, we have fun. Like we get out of the house. I go shopping a lot. That's like my little addiction. I shop. Even if I don't buy anything, if I buy one thing for $1, I don't care. I just like to get out. I like to go to Target and the mall and just walk around. So like we like to get out. That's what we do. We go shopping sometimes. Our new thing is to go for a walk and play at the park. So that is like, something fun to do, little ideas. But I mean, as long as you get out, you will feel so much better. Even if it's literally just to take a walk around your block, taking that walk, it just releases stress. You get the outdoors, it'll calm your baby down. Just everything. Like it makes it so much better. I'm telling you, like, your days will be so much better if you get out at least once a day. Even just for like when I would find that if I go for like a walk around my block, which would take me like 2 minutes, I would feel so much better when I came in. It's like I was in like a whole new headspace just having gone for a quick little simple walk, which is awesome. So definitely go for a walk. And my fifth and final one is have time with your friends or um, your partner, boyfriend, husband, whatever. For me and my boyfriend, we find it hard to get time to ourselves, especially now because he works nights. And I go to school. I do the at home school thing, so it's like I have to really structure my day based on like Kai's napping so I can get work done for school, and then he like when he's off, I'm like putting the baby down or having him hold her so I can make him something to eat, and then doing homework in between there. So like we find it really hard to find time to do stuff, even when I wasn't in school and he was working in the daytime. Like we still found it kind of hard. Ooh, excuse me, I'm drinking the Sprite and it's making me burp. Sorry. We still found it like really hard to just enjoy each other and hang out. Like I don't know. Maybe it's because we're really young that we find it hard, and I love other people's opinion on this. If they find it hard still to like enjoy themselves with their like significant other or boyfriend or whatever, because I know, like, we used to go out all the time. Like, even if it wasn't like out, we would just go out and do nothing. Like, we would go for walks all the time. We would just hang out. Like, and now it's just, we're parents. We are parents, like, to a T. Like, if we go out, we go out early and we are back by like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and we're like exhausted from doing nothing. So we find it really hard sometimes to get out and do stuff. And like, I know it's hard, but you kind of just have to make that time. It gives you guys time to reconnect as a couple and enjoy each other's company and just have some kind of something else for both of you besides like the work and the norm and this and that and this and that. It's like, okay, it's us time. You can talk about whatever. You can vent about how your week went if you guys don't get to talk that much during the week, like me and my boyfriend don't. Like, you just have, I honestly, I cherish that time like so much. It doesn't happen often, but like, we're going out tonight and I'm so excited because we're just gonna go walk around and look at little shops in like a little downtown area, and it's gonna be nice because we're going out without a baby, so I don't have to pack a million things. I don't have to worry about this or that because she's with her grandparents. Like, it's nice. So trust me, if you go out with them, you will feel so much better. They'll feel better, and it's like it gives more strength into your relationship. Like, it makes you feel like how it did before you guys were like parents. So, and I love these tips, honestly, because it's kind of some of the stuff my mom told me when I first had Kai, and I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. You haven't had a kid in almost 20 years. What do you, or 19 years, what do you know? But she was so right. And so, like, I really, tips are just awesome, guys. Hopefully this video was like informational for you guys, and hopefully it helps, because I know I really wish that I would have paid attention to these tips and known a few of them for myself when I first had her, because there was days where my mom would be like, the walls are gonna close in on you, and I'm like, you're crazy. I don't care. I enjoy being in the house sometimes, but it's like being in the house and doing same repetitive stuff sucks. You get trapped, you feel stuck, you hate it, and it's like, just sucks. So, tips, hopefully you guys really enjoyed them and it gave you insight and helped and all that other stuff, and answered questions that people were asking me. And if not, sorry, I tried. I tried. But yeah, I mean, that's it for now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.